pertinent updates with you based on our company. This morning I'm joined by two members of our construction and maintenance team, and they are linemen. We take the opportunity this month to celebrate our linemen because Lineman Appreciation Day, I think it's on the 18th of April, and we wanted to use this radio program to educate persons as to the role of a lineman. So good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Thank you for being here with us this morning. I'm going to allow you to introduce yourself.
All right. Starting.
Yes.
All right, my name is Davel Sutton, lineman 3 of T&D, which is the transmission and distribution sector of SKELEC. Been a lineman for roughly about 12 years.
Thank you, Davel. I think most persons know you very popularly as a lineman.
Yes.
So I think most persons know that. Next.
My name is, good morning, everybody. My name is Akeem Williams. I'm from Sunny Point. I'm a linesman, T&D, transmission and distribution. Yeah, I'm a linesman now for 3 years. Yeah.
3 years. So 3 years and 12 years. We have different levels of experiences here in the studio with us this morning. So gentlemen, tell me, for those persons who don't know what a lineman is, what is a lineman and what is the role of a lineman? So what is a lineman? What is the role of a lineman?
Well, the role of a lineman is basically responsible for the installing, maintaining, repairing of transmission and distribution lines. Yeah.
Okay, anything else to add?
We are responsible, as Mr. Williams just said, we are responsible for the maintenance and the upkeep of the overhead grids. We do most of the maintenance, most of the overhead, or all the overheads in St. Kitts.
So when we say overheads, we mean all of the lines. Okay.
HV and LV lines.
Okay. So what are some of the characteristics that linemen should have? You're doing a particular type of job. What are some of the characteristics that you need to be able to do that job very well?
For that job, I would say you need technical skills, where they have to understand the electrical system and the equipment. You gotta be physically and mentally fit, because we work in various weathers, conditions and stuff like that, and then we work at sometimes some extreme heights. So you gotta physically and mentally fit for that. We gotta be safety conscious as well. Safety conscious is a major part of that as well.
So you need
not only that, just to add a little more, you gotta got problem solving skills. One sec.
Okay, just bring them. Okay, so you were speaking about problem solving skills.
Yes, we have to have problem solving skills. You gotta find the safest, most efficient way to get the job done. You also have to be a team player. The team player must work well with the other team to get each and every project done. And we gotta actually pay attention to detail. You gotta pay attention to detail as well. When you're dismantling a structure or reassembling a structure, we gotta pay intricate details attention to details. And then we also gotta have communication skills as well.
Definitely, because you're doing very dangerous work. You're at heights. You have to work together as a team. If one person is off, that can affect how the job works. Yeah. You have to be able to communicate, talk to each other, say, hey, I'm observing something. So it's very important what you do. Tell me, Williams, what is it on a day-to-day? Like when you come to work, what are some of the day-to-day duties that you have as a lineman?
Well, some of the day-to-day duties, we have a linesman. We have first thing in the morning, we have a tailgate meeting where the supervisor will tell us our daily tasks. We change transformers, insulators, pins. We do maintenance, construction. We put up new infrastructures, these kind of things. we have.
So the way that both of you describe your job, I want to assume that you love it.
Yeah.
You love what you do. What is it that you love the most about being a lineman?
Well, for me, what I love about being a linesman is having the experience to acknowledge the accuracy and neatness of my daily job. Yeah.
Anything else? You have a benefit that most of us don't have. We're down low. So what else do you love about being a lineman?
For me, I love that in anyway in St. Kitts, we go to the end, to the top. We basically know the whole of St. Kitts back and front, because we put out all the infrastructure. We check all the rotten poles. Them don't care where they are. Some in cane fields, some in the mountain. So I love being outside as well. You know what I mean? Besides being behind the desk.
This feel of climbing and being up high.
Yes.
See all the daredevils.
You got love for it as well, because ain't everybody cut out for that. At the end of the night, like, a lot of people will be like, "Wow, you did up so high." You know what I mean? But
just something we love still.
So you just love the climbing, you love the thrill, you love the views,
love being hands-on as well. It's a very hands-on
and you
job.
love your team. I know that y'all work together as a very strong unit. There's a lot of y'all like a family as the linesman team, and we really appreciate that. So we talk about some of the good parts of being a linesman. What are some of the challenges? The job isn't easy. What are some of the challenges of being a lineman? Things that we don't know.
We gotta work in extreme weathers.
What types of weather?
We like enough time rain come catch you on the pole, we gotta complete the job still, because we already started. But if we go up there and we see rain or we see the elements that are not needed, then we wouldn't go up on the pole before that. But sometimes we work in extreme wind as well. Sometimes we up on the pole and the wind is extremely strong, so
dangerous.
It could be dangerous.
And the heat as well is another factor.
Well, next thing pertaining to what I was saying, to add on that, we find mysterious faults in the lines, where we have to go like trailing lines. As you say, up in the bush, could be on the main road. You have to chain the lane.
So I want people to, because quite recently we had some outages down in a particular area.
Sandy Point area.
Yes. And it was y'all who literally had to go explain to people what it is, because I don't think they understand sometimes.
Trailing the lines really consists of, we have to walk the entire, I would say the entire Sandy Point grid. So we started from Challengers. We walk all the way back down to Sandy Point, and then you had some staff from Sampars came back all the way back to Sandy Point as well. So we had to walk, inspect the lines, see if any faults on the lines, which is like a brake insulator, down lines, anything along that line there. So we're making sure that the grid is up and running to full capacity.
So that's one of the challenges, because when you have to, if there's a fault, the electricity is going, we're not sure, so we now have to go and do tedious manual labor, line by line. And because people might not understand, the circuit that you're talking about, that's in the back, that's in the bushy area. They're not on the main road.
There was an incident, there's a time where we made Courage, where we had to run out the bush.
What's Courage?
Courage is like it itch up your skin badly.
Yes. Wow.
We had to take our boots, everything, and you
got times where you're trailing because sometimes some of the infrastructures are really deep in the bush. So the game be cleaning as much as you need to.
Wow.
Fluently, they be cleaning fluently.
So we do got trailer lines and still inspect.
Listen, one time I went up into the hills, right? I went up with one of our superintendents, and he said, "Miss Harris, it's climb, these guys climb over here." And we were in a pickup, and I just come out and peep out, and I went back in the pickup. I wasn't properly attired, right? So I couldn't take the courage and the bush and the dig up and the castle like y'all do. So that is why we really have to appreciate our linemen. They tell you about how dangerous their work is, how when they are doing this work that sometimes they encounter different challenges. I know sometimes there's bees. Like,
yeah, bees and all of things.
Oh my gosh.
Bees and stuff like that.
Because when we in Mother Nature, it's nothing like down here, you know. Nothing at all. All right, so tell me, in terms of training, what type of training did y'all have to undergo and continue to do? Because you learn every day. To become and be really good linemen.
So we had to go through the basic understanding of electricity. You know what I mean? You got to understand the system, the grids, the different circuits, the different materials. Safety training,
yes,
first and foremost, because, you know, everybody is expected home at the end of the day.
Yes.
And, you know, we ain't looking no casualties. We gotta learn team building skills, you know what I mean? Because you gotta understand how to work well with that
work
team.
Well together.
Communication
Very good.
as well too. So all that was in the training, and we do that on a daily basis. So we got constantly in training, basically, as you said.
So you've been there for 12 years. You've been there for 3. So when you came to SKELEC, you didn't know how to climb a pole.
Well,
you climb a mango tree.
I climb a jelly tree. I had the concept and the car for climbing and long time. So it was just like something I wanted to do still. They give me the proper gears now to do this thing. So it just when I first put on my gears and my spikes and I start climbing, it was like I'm glad for this thing. I feel happy, me feeling scared. I didn't feel scared now, nothing. But honestly, when I reached to the top of the pole now, like the top of the pole, I was like the view.
Yeah.
I had a little chilling me still like
the adrenaline.
When I look
you
now,
love that view.
Like, man,
I should take some pictures and send me sometimes, you know, because me coming up there.
We do take pictures here and there now and again, but the view from walking up top is amazing as well, because I walk on the ground either, because the ground is extremely hot.
Yeah, the breeze.
So it's cooler on the top.
Yes.
Oh wow, okay. I never even thought of that. We spoke about safety earlier. Safety is our #1 priority. Now last year we did a little safety drill and we had one of our linemen who was acting as a hurt man, and I know the team ran into full gear to ensure that he was okay, and y'all have been trained for something like that. So let's talk about some of the safety measures that y'all engage in as linemen to ensure that everybody returns home.
Well, as we said, safety starts with you.
Yes.
You know, first and foremost, you gotta make sure that your PPE gears are up to standard.
What is PPE? We have to let people know what PPE stands for.
Proper protective equipment.
Okay, good.
So you gotta make sure your gloves them don't have any cuts in them. You gotta make sure your tools them are in working order. We gotta make sure the vehicles them are in good working condition as well. We also do the tailgate meetings is for a briefing and an update as to what the task be at hand.
So everybody's on the same page. Good.
You know, we do weather assessments. You know, we make sure that, you know, or lightning storms or no rain in that particular area before we go out to work as well.
We check the poles.
So you're checking the poles to see if like they're rotten or
the foot of the pole. We check it with a hammer screwdriver. Make sure it's not rotten. Before climbing.
Okay.
If it do rotten, we use a bucket chop.
Okay. To get up to the top.
Yes.
Okay. So any other, in terms of safety, in terms of you're working with live electricity sometimes and sometimes they're not working?
For that again, we have a equipment called the outing set. We put it on the HV lines. The HV lines is the 3 top lines and top the lamp posts. Those lines now having 11,000 volts. So these are the kind of current we working with every day. But as I said, the outing set now is an equipment used to hook on the HVs and transfer the electricity down in the ground so we won't get shot. In case somebody turn on the current and away no, all the electricity go down in the ground, so it ain't gonna hit us now.
So it would chip the circuit and send back the feedback either to the power station or to the grid. Right? So it wouldn't necessarily hit us per se. It would hit that first and then go to earth. It would send the energy to the earth.
Play a big role.
The earth inside.
Yeah, and then we also take off the circuits wherever we're working. We would isolate the area.
pull fuse, make sure.
Nice. So safety is very important. I like how you started. Safety starts with you, because you're the ones who are expected home. These are jobs where you can't make any mistakes. You can't make any mistakes. When we were speaking about challenges earlier, we didn't talk about, obviously there's a threat of, because you can't see electricity.
You can't see electricity.
You can't see. So there's a threat of serious electrical hazards, electrocution and so forth. But that is why safety is very important.
Yes.
Now, SKELEC is a member of a regional utility body that's known as SKELEC. SKELEC has different training opportunities for different member utilities to come together, and one of those opportunities is a rodeo. I think the Linesman rodeo would have been in St. Kitts several years ago.
Yes.
Maybe about 2019, around there. Now, these gentlemen are actually going to the Linesman rodeo in Antigua coming up soon. I want you to educate the public as to what is SKELEC's Linesman rodeo. What is that about? What is it y'all do when you go there?
Well, you want to take this one?
You went last year, right, Akeem?
Yeah.
And you were part of the team that brought back silver?
Well, yeah, we play second.
Okay, good in the apprentice section. Yeah. So what's the rodeo about?
Well, the rodeo is about is a group of country coming together, host electrical companies coming together to host competition amongst themselves to showcase their skills and talents. Meet to acquaint yourself with new workers and learn new things.
Okay. So everybody was going, you're climbing?
No.
Well, the supervisors,
you know, they...
Yes, okay. No, we're talking about them there, but...
Basically, everybody.
The different utility companies, they're sending their climbers, they're sending their linemen. So, Davel, tell me, because you've probably gone several times, being here for 12 years, what are some of the competitions or the activities that y'all do at the rodeo?
Well, we do a bunch of different competitions, which are some are the Hurt Man Rescue. That's where, you know, the one that we perform, the same guy that works with us had to do the drill. So we got do that. We do a bucket truck rescue as well. We do high ice splice. We also do speed climb.
Or speed climb.
Yes. We also do speed climb, and then what is the other one?
Cutting out installation
of the cutout, and then we do the pulling out the fuse as well.
Okay, so there's a judging team that determines who did it the best. But at the end of the day, the rodeo is primarily about, y'all told me, it's about safety.
It's about safety.
So we're ensuring that everybody is up to standard, that you're adhering to the safety guidelines. Now, when I go to these SKELEC meetings, they say, listen, we have a team coming to beat y'all, like it's a real competition. So I want y'all to tell me that y'all are going to be able to represent St. Kitts well, because Nevis has its own team.
Well, Nevis normally, I don't know, Nevis normally joined up with us sometime as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But this year, y'all are going at St. Kitts, right? Tell me about how the preparation is going for Team SKELEC. You know, we're very competitive, eh? I'm very competitive. Y'all are going to go down there and make the goal for me. So how has the preparations been going so far? How have they been going?
We take 2 days in a week to practice. We go out on the training ground, do we thing. And outside here in the field still, we just like sharpening the skills, because it's something we do every day. So we out here training still, basically.
Training is incorporated in our daily work. So, you know, every day, something we do every day is only a few things that we might not do, like the Hurt Man Rescue and the bucket truck rescue. But those are things that we could brush up on and you know, really sharpen our skills throughout the course of now and time we're ready to go.
So y'all climbing and timing. Remember, there's a speed climb too. So y'all are climbing and somebody down to the bottom with a clock to say, hey, Williams, you could have gone up faster. Lovely. So tell us, when is the rodeo going to be, and where is it going to be held, so that the persons in St. Kitts and Nevis can tune in to support?
This year rodeo will be held in Antigua from the 19th to the 23rd of April. This year 2024.
Okay, and we're going to take some callers shortly in case we have any, but if we don't have any, we'll go into the wrap-up, so you can take the opportunity to start calling now. So what can we expect from Team SKELEC this year going up to the rodeo? What can we expect from our team?
Looking to do better than we do last year. We're looking for the goal.
All right.
This year, we're looking for first place.
first place.
Yeah.
All right, so please, we're having this radio program to educate you about what it is that our linemen do, those gentlemen who you see climbing poles. So the Caribbean, generally, people tend to love linemen. I hope y'all get that level of appreciation when you're out on the road.
Yeah.
People love linemen. I remember when I was living in the Virgin Islands after the hurricane, linemen were like celebrities. People wanted to come and bring food, and people love linemen. They will tell you that in Jamaica as well, they love linemen. So I hope in St. Kitts and Nevis you get that sort of appreciation for the work that you do, because what you do is very, very critical to ensuring that we have power.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes,
all right, so I don't see we have any callers, but there was one thing that we didn't get to speak about. I jumped over it, so I want us to go back to it. When we have emergencies, when we have storms, what exactly is your role? Because you are very integral in getting that power back on. We have a caller? All right, let's pause for this call. Good morning, caller, you're live.
Yes, good morning. Good program. But up here, Fairview, the like them wanting the thing, I forget what they call it, up here. But 5 of them wanting the thing out of the current on the pole. But we don't request it there. And good program, and all they do, they got to just be careful and don't play when they go up on the pole. We just send them down there.
All right,
Okay.
I'll have a team look into the lights at Fairview. Do we have any more callers?
Take note of that.
Okay. So yes, what is it? Your role? Or you can tell the lady. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very
Don't
much.
play when you go up and top the poles.
No,
It's
not
very
at all,
serious
at all,
work.
at all.
What is it that your role is when we have major outages, emergencies, storms? What is it that y'all do?
Well, we set a restoration team first thing in place to assist whatever the problem is. We gather materials as a group. We keep tailgate meeting as well. Yeah. Stop. You have anything?
And just to add to that, like when they got storms and major outages and stuff like that, we are like the first responders.
Yes, definitely.
You know, so we go out, we assess the job properly, see that what materials is needed for the job. Then we come back and then we assemble a team and we go out and get the job done. We ensure that your current is back on.
So broken poles, when we have those accidents,
We are on site, ready to get the job done as well.
downed lines, burst lines.
Yes.
This is your team as well.
Insulation.
Broken insulation, faulty transformers, bushfires. We had that recently. Where was that?
We don't, well, bushfires was up Mount Hill. It was a while, but it was early in January.
But we had one a few weeks ago as well. I think down in the Newton Gum.
Oh, Newton Gum, yes.
Yesterday we see some smoke.
But St. Kitts got like a time period.
The time too.
Yeah, when this place get real dry, we tend to get like a bushfires. So yeah, we gotta be on high alerts for that as well.
And I want people to just be really careful and don't really create any additional work for our teams, because coming out of this, they're now going to the hurricane period, which is a period where they have to be on high alert. Our linesmen are very important during that hurricane period after the scouting is done and start that restoration work. They're out there, they're climbing, because as I tell persons, we at SKELEC, we are not only employees of SKELEC, but we are customers too. So sometimes we don't have power at home.
Look,
we don't have power.
When ain't got a power in your area, we coming out to assist, even if we ain't get called.
Even if we have call.
Even if we coming out to assist and ensure that the whole community and everybody has current, because at the end of the day, that's the top priority.
Yes.
For SKELEC, we gotta make sure.
One of the things I like mostly about my job, when we finish, we installing everybody current, like everybody making everybody happy, the community good.
Yeah, that's the joy we get.
It's a great sense of pride to say, hey, we were able to get that done. So again, I take this opportunity to say we don't ever intentionally switch off your power. If we're switching off your power, it's because we're doing some maintenance work or they're planting poles. So we don't ever intentionally switch off the power. If that happens, there's some fault or we have some issue at the power plant. We have another caller. Let's pause for this caller. Good morning, caller. You're live.
Good morning, Psych Ward, please.
I'm not hearing you clearly. Can't you go up a bit higher?
Good morning. Can you transfer me to Psych Ward, please?
Okay, this is Z.
Oh, yeah. Transfer me, yeah.
All right then. Okay. That's funny. We don't ever like to see people out of power. Trust me, our teams get working, and when they say they get working, get out of their beds, but no matter what time of day it is, whether it's a holiday, it's
always
a weekend, I say we because it's me too. We're always on call. So I don't ever want people to make us public enemy number one, because again, our infrastructure is outdoor. It's overhead, susceptible to the weather.
Yep.
Right? If you see lightning, when I see lightning and we're in a highway, I say, oh boy.
When the weather go out, the linesman come out there.
When the weather go out, the linesman come out. Yes. That's a funny one. So, gentlemen, we're going to take this opportunity now to wrap up this program. You can share your final words with us in terms of what is it you do, anything about the rodeo, anything about safety, any words that you want to give to the public. This is your opportunity now as we begin to wrap up the program.
Well, for me, I'm gonna just continue to be great customers and don't get no additional work.
Yeah, definitely.
And we enjoy our job. We love what we do, and we make sure that our customers are our first and main priority.
Yes,
first and foremost. So that's from me and my team.
Thank you, Davel. Akeem.
Well, I just want to say, have a great day, everybody. I mean, thanks for choosing SKELEC.
Who else are going to choose?
I know something tell me to work with us.
Naturally.
But last week, when the last time we were here, we were talking about the importance of safety when you're on the road, especially big trucks, especially a lot of these traffic accidents, collisions with poles that we are seeing. Please be safe, because when and just have a dookie and attention. We have extreme caution, because when there's collision with poles and there are lines that come down, these guys have to come out and work. These are the gentlemen that have to come out
just
and
add
work.
to that, I'm happy that we had an event free this weekend.
Oh yes, thank you.
I'm happy about that. We had no kind of collision, no kind of.
So you got to enjoy Easter weekend.
I get to rest this weekend.
Oh man, yes. So you see, that's what you do. Like if you're cautious, I know you said the poles come out in the road to you. When you see them come out to you, just go past them. Just go around them. Don't get into the drinking and driving and just not paying attention to where you're going and what you're doing, because it means that our teams have to come out and work, and it means that a lot of people are going to be without power. It's a loss to SKELEC. We don't ever want that to happen. We want everybody to be safe. All right. So I want to thank you for tuning into this program this morning. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here with me. I hope it's not your last time here. I hope the next time we're on the radio, we're talking about the gold, the winning positions that you're bringing back from Antigua at the Carolina Linesman Rodeo that's coming up. We want to take this opportunity as well to extend appreciation to all of our linemen at SKELEC, past and present. We had a list, and I didn't realize, oh my gosh, so many of these persons were climbing and still have that ability to. These gentlemen are crucial to our distribution network, to ensuring that power gets to your home. So when you see a lineman, thank a lineman. Thank you for tuning in to Power Talk this morning. Remember that SKELEC is the nation's leading utility provider, and we wouldn't have it any other way. Bye bye.